Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. Today is December 26th, day after Christmas. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, holiday season, whatever it is you celebrate. As you can see, we have gotten quite a bit of snow. This typically does not happen where I live in southern Oregon. We'll usually get a little bit of snow and then it melts off in a day or so. It's been snowing all night and it's kind of slowed down, but you know, we caught quite a bit of snow. So I threw on my Oboz Sawtooth Ii Mid hiking boots, the waterproof ones I talked about a little bit ago, and we went and walked about just under 2 miles. We were out for about an hour just walking around our little town, going to see the what's called colliding rivers. Two rivers hit, Little River and North Umpqua River. And I've got some wool socks on. My feet are so warm, they're so dry. The tread on here has been great. I had great traction. I wasn't slipping hardly at all. Even going down kind of a muddy embankment to get a view over the river. And they've just been fantastic. The bottom of my pants are you know, wet because the snow's so deep, but kind of just give you an idea. You know, that's about kind of what I'm walking in, you know, about ankle deep snow right now. But, you know, two things. Number one, these boots are fantastic. Number two, we were going to put our snowshoes on and kind of go out, but part of our road had already been plowed and we weren't going to drive. We just wanted to walk from home. So we didn't use the snowshoes, but it kind of reinforced the idea of, you know, having something like snowshoes. I've got 4 pair. They're really old, but they work. And, you know, they're just kind of in our little barn area. They don't take up any space. And, you know, wasn't quite sure after being back in our house for just a few months if I was going to hold on to those or not, or, you know, pass them on to someone else. But given the amount of snow that we've gotten today, it snowed like this 2 years ago. They were calling that a 50-year storm. And, you know, here we are again. And so there's some other things related to that I want to talk about later. But I am going to hold on to those snowshoes. You know, they're just hanging up on the wall in the barn. They're not in the way. They're light. They're made out of aluminum. And like a canvas type material. And you know, if I really need to get out here, or you know, we get stranded and we've got to hike out, they're a great thing to keep. So I'm going to hold on to those. I am trying to get rid of some other things, and this upcoming week I'm really going to focus on kind of purging some stuff and just getting rid of some stuff in the garage, the barn, some stuff that's been in boxes for quite a while. But you know, footwear, it's a tool just like everything else, just like my Leatherman PST, just like the knife I carry, the flashlight that I have around my neck, this hat. You know, it's all good tools, you know, keeping good care of it, making sure it fits, you know how to work it and operate it properly. And you just never know. Like I said, we're only about 700 feet. They had predicted snow last week down here on the valley floor. It did not happen. And you know, we thought Christmas Eve, it was starting to snow just a little bit, but there was no accumulation. It was melting when it hit the ground. And just kind of had a, you know, regular great Christmas. But then we woke up to this. To put it in contrast, my extended family lives in Utah, kind of close to Provo, Utah, about 35 miles south of Salt Lake City. And we have way more snow than they do. They don't have much. My daughter actually lives up in the Salt Lake City area. They don't have hardly any snow right now. So in one storm, we have more on the valley floor than they do. Their elevation is close to 5,000 feet. We're at 700 feet. So definitely a big storm's kind of coming in. And you know, that just, you got to be prepared. You got to be ready. You don't know what's going to happen, what driving conditions are going to be, you know, being prepared for things. And, you know, just having that mindset that if I'm prepared with gear and knowledge, and I've sharpened and really kind of built a skill set, you know, that I can take care of most things, you know, and help other people around me. So far, we haven't had any fallen trees or anything like that, like we did 2 years ago, but people in this general area, around the Roseburg area, woke up and had no power. So we've been fortunate. today, and I'll kind of talk about some of the steps that we've taken later. But really pleased with these boots. They've been fantastic. When I did my last video kind of introducing these, I talked about how I just kind of wore them around, just kind of around the yard and that kind of thing. So this was kind of my first test to get out there, kind of in some snowy, muddy conditions, and they did great. My hands are a little cold right now. The rest of me's fine, and my feet are fantastic. So again, I got these from backcountry.com. I got 15% off because it was my first purchase with these. So this dropped it to about $133 instead of $150. But I am glad that I waited to get the waterproof version of these boots. Super comfortable, keep me dry, great traction, nothing but good things to say about these. Again, it's the Oboz Sawtooth Mid. I take that back, Sawtooth Ii Mid hiking boot, waterproof version, and love these things to death. Hope everyone is safe and free and great getting out there and enjoying the outdoors, and we'll see you next time.